If your feet feel like they're on fire at night, especially when you finally lie down in bed, I want you to know something important. You're not imagining it, you're not being too sensitive, and you're definitely not alone. Many people over 50 describe the exact same thing, a hot, burning sensation in the feet that seems to come out of nowhere. Sometimes it feels like your socks are too tight. Sometimes even the bedsheet feels unbearable. And the worst part is that it often gets stronger at night, right when you're trying to rest. Now, I can't diagnose you through a video, but I can share something helpful. In many cases, this burning feeling is connected to irritated, overworked nerves. And when nerves stay irritated for a long time, they can become more reactive and more sensitive. The good news is, there are simple, gentle ways to support your nerves from the inside. And one of the strongest ways is through food that helps calm inflammation in the body. So today, I'm going to rank 4 supportive foods that many people use to help cool that burning nerve feeling naturally. These aren't miracle cures, and you don't need to do everything perfectly. But if you choose even one of these foods and use it consistently, you may notice your body becoming calmer, your feet feeling less intense, and your sleep becoming easier over time. Let's go through them, from good to extremely powerful. But first, let me explain what may be happening inside your nerves, in simple terms. Your peripheral nerves are the nerves that carry sensations from your feet and hands up to your brain. They're like the wiring system in your body. When nerves are healthy, they send clean, smooth signals. But when nerves are irritated, they can start sending confused signals. That's when normal touch can feel like burning. That's when a soft carpet can feel uncomfortable. And that's when bedtime can turn into the hardest part of the day. Now, why do nerves get irritated in the first place? For many people over 50, it's usually one of these patterns. 1. Blood sugar swings that put stress on nerve tissue. 2. Low levels of key B vitamins that nerves rely on. 3. Inflammation in the body that makes everything more sensitive. And sometimes it's a combination of all 3. And here's something many people don't realize. You don't have to be diagnosed with diabetes to have blood sugar levels that stress the nerves. Even if your numbers are almost normal, repeated spikes after meals can still create irritation over time. That's why I always recommend thinking in terms of calm and steady, not extreme. The goal is to reduce stress signals inside the body, and that includes the nerve system. Now let's get to the foods. Number 4, leafy greens. This one sounds too simple, but don't underestimate it. Dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, arugula, collard greens, and Swiss chard are packed with nutrients that support nerve function. They provide magnesium, folate, and other B vitamins that many people over 50 don't get enough of. Magnesium is especially important because it helps calm overly reactive nerve activity. If your nerves feel on edge, magnesium-rich foods can help your body settle down. Leafy greens also support circulation, energy production, and muscle relaxation, which matters because tight muscles and poor blood flow can make nerve discomfort feel stronger. A simple goal is this: 2 cups of raw leafy greens per day, or 1 cup cooked. You don't have to eat them plain. You can add them to soups, omelets, salads, or smoothies. One more helpful tip: include a little healthy fat with them, like olive oil or avocado, because some nutrients absorb better that way. Leafy greens are a strong foundation. But now let's move to number 3. Number 3, walnuts. Walnuts are one of the best everyday foods for calming inflammation. They contain plant-based omega-3 fats, and they also contain protective antioxidants. Here's why that matters. When nerves are irritated, the body produces more oxidative stress, and oxidative stress makes nerve tissue more reactive. Walnuts help counter that. They also support more balanced blood sugar because the healthy fats and fiber slow down how quickly glucose enters the bloodstream. So walnuts can help from 2 angles. They may support a calmer inflammatory response, and they may support steadier blood sugar patterns. And steadier blood sugar often means fewer stress signals sent through the nerves. Here's the amount I recommend most people start with. 1 small handful per day, about 1 ounce. Try to choose walnuts that taste fresh, not bitter. And store them in the refrigerator if you can, because their oils are delicate. You can add them to oatmeal, yogurt, salads, or just eat them slowly as a snack. Now, number 2 is where the real calming effect often becomes noticeable for people. Number 2, ginger. Fresh ginger is one of my favorite natural anti-inflammatory foods because it works in a very balanced way. It supports circulation, it supports digestion, and it supports the body's natural ability to cool down inflammation signals. Many people with burning feet also have sluggish circulation in the lower legs, especially as they get older. When blood flow isn't strong, nerves don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay calm and stable. Ginger gently supports circulation, which may help the feet feel less intense and more comfortable over time. It can also help the body feel warmer in a healthy way, but less inflamed. Now, I want to be clear. Ginger isn't a quick fix in 1 cup. But used daily, it can become one of those small habits that starts to shift the body in a calmer direction. The simplest dose is a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger per day, and you can use it in several easy ways. You can slice it into hot water and steep it like tea. You can grate it into soups. You can blend it into a smoothie. If ginger feels too strong, start smaller. Even a little daily can still help. And now, we're at number 1. This is the most powerful one on the list for calming the body's inflammatory response, and it has a special advantage that many people miss. Number 1, turmeric, but only when paired correctly. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, which has been studied for its ability to support a healthier inflammatory response. But here's the catch. Curcumin is very hard for the body to absorb. So if people take turmeric without helping absorption, they often feel like it didn't do anything. That's why the pairing matters. Turmeric works best when combined with a small amount of black pepper and a source of healthy fat. Black pepper contains a compound that helps your body absorb curcumin far more effectively, and fat helps carry curcumin into the body because curcumin dissolves better in fat than in water. So the combination matters more than the turmeric alone. Here's a practical daily approach. 1 teaspoon of turmeric, a small pinch of black pepper, and a source of fat. Now let me show you the easiest way most people use this. It's called golden milk. You warm up a cup of milk, dairy or non-dairy. Add turmeric. Add black pepper. Add a teaspoon of coconut oil or a small amount of olive oil. Stir it well and drink it in the evening. Many people prefer evening because the nighttime hours are often when the burning sensation feels strongest, and this routine can become a calming signal for the body. It's time to settle down and recover. If you don't like golden milk, you can still do it in another form. Add turmeric and black pepper into a soup or stew. Add it to a curry. Mix it into a smoothie with nut butter. What matters most isn't the recipe, it's the consistency. Because nerves don't become sensitive overnight, and they don't calm down overnight either. But steady support, day after day, can change how the body feels. Now let me give you a simple plan that makes this realistic. For the next 10 days, choose just 1 of the 4 foods, only 1. Leafy greens daily, or walnuts daily, or ginger daily, or turmeric with black pepper and fat daily. Don't try to do everything at once. Just choose the one that feels easiest for you. Then pay attention to 3 things. How intense the burning feeling is at night, how often it wakes you up, and how comfortable your feet feel when you lie down. If you want to be even more practical, you can rate the sensation from 1 to 10. Write it down today. Then check again after a few days. Not because you need to prove anything, but because memory can play tricks on us, especially when we're tired. And tracking helps you notice small improvements that you might otherwise miss. Now, I also want to mention something important. If your burning sensation is getting worse quickly, or you notice major numbness, balance issues, or new weakness, I recommend talking to a healthcare professional. That kind of change deserves attention. But for many people, the first step is simply to calm the system and support the nerves gently. And food can be one of the most powerful places to start. So let's recap the top 4 foods, ranked from good to strongest. Number 4, leafy greens, as the daily foundation for nerve support. Number 3, walnuts, for healthy fats and anti-inflammatory protection. Number 2, ginger, for circulation and calming support. Number 1, turmeric with black pepper and a healthy fat source, for the strongest inflammation calming effect. If you decide to try one of these, start small, stay consistent, and give your body time. Because the body can improve when you give it the right environment. And you deserve to feel comfortable at night again. You deserve rest. And you deserve to wake up feeling more steady, not irritated and exhausted. If you want, in the next video, I can share gentle evening habits that many people use to make the burning feeling less noticeable at bedtime, including simple foot positions, temperature methods, and calming routines that don't require equipment. For now, choose one food, try it daily, and pay attention to how your body responds. And if this helped you understand what might be happening, I recommend subscribing, because this channel is about simple, supportive habits that help you feel better as the years go by. It's never too late to take care of your body in a calm, realistic way. And it starts with one simple choice today.